Hey everyone. Okay, so next haul video here. I ended up seeing some people posting online that Lego had updated their pick-a-brick wall. So I took a walk over to my local Lego store and ended up picking up 2 cups. So we got our big sorting tray here, ready to go. We got also, when I went up to the register and asked the clerk, do you have any freebies to throw in? And thankfully they did. So got another copy of number 40325, which is a mini build. It's like I think a crane. So that's a cool little, free parts are always good parts. And then they also had this going on at the same time, and they said, not many people were taking advantage of it, so they threw one in. So I got a Disney Frozen 2. It's got Olaf, even though it has the other 2 pictures on the box, it's only got the Olaf figure in there. But it's got the, some skis and some other kind of nice parts and stuff, or the green. It's got that lantern in the front, right? In gold, which I haven't seen in any other set, at least recently. I know I got it in black, but I don't think I have it in gold. So that was nice. So I got those 2 freebies just by asking. So be sure to ask when you go into your local Lego store if they have, any freebies they can throw in. So I got 2 cups. And one of the main reasons for going there is that I had seen people post about 2 particular pieces. And they're in this cup right here. There's the dark turquoise, aka teal. It's a 1/4 round, okay? So a 2x2 round, if you put 4 of these in a circle, will fit right in the center of a 2x2 round. And then they had the 2x4, also dark turquoise tile. So I wanted to get a bunch of those. And then they also were posting kind of Halloween stuff. So they had the bones. So I was like, I sometimes will do a Halloween type build. So I grabbed a few bones, kind of more as filler, more than anything else. And then I also found some of these red crystals, okay, and some fire, which I think the fire glows under the black light. I wasn't sure, so I picked up a few just to see. And then, of course, I was filling up the top. In this case, they had these, they're not medium nougat, they're like the darker brownish, tannish color. It comes out pretty well here on the camera, but yeah, so that's what I got for that one. And then they also had, these, there we go, perfect position. They had the dark turquoise 2x2 plates, round plates, so I got a bunch of those. And again, we got the tape top here. Okay, here goes. Oh, there, I forgot I had done that. So I got this a couple of days ago, and one of the things I wanted to do is maximize the space with these teal plates, right? So originally I thought kind of just building like one of these little guys here would be enough to kind of just the tension of holding the tiles in there, and unfortunately it wasn't, because they were sliding out. So when I would put them in, they'd slide out a little bit in the cup. So I ended up building this thing, putting 3 of these together, and then building this kind of side wall to keep them in there so that they weren't constantly sliding out. And then I got tired of doing that and then just filled up the cup regular wise. So in the center of the cup was that thing, at least for that cup. Alright, now let's take a look at our next one here. And I'm going to dump these together because there's a lot of pieces that are the same between the 2 cups. So might as well just sort them together. Okay, and that one you can see the Lego employee did the flip. They did pretty good this time. And we lost one. One piece down. Oh, and the other thing I had seen on the postings were these things. These spiny, you know, I call them vines. I think Kevin said they came out actually with some kind of other Lego set and as like a backer or something to one of them. Alright, so I got a bunch of those. So, had a few pieces. A couple of them I got just because I needed them, which were these yellow 2x2 reverse slopes. We had one straggler. The, what is that, a 1x1 orange cheese slope. We got two dark bluish gray plates, 1x2. We got 6 2x6 tan plates and 2 2x4 lime plates. So those were the stragglers and kind of the extra random pieces. You remember these from when I built that little thing to hold the teal tiles. So I'll throw the price up there for the whole lot of that. Next we have these dark turquoise 1x2 curved tile, and we had 297 of these. 297 dark turquoise tiles. We had 207 of these dark turquoise 2x2 round plates. We have 233 of these 1x2 plates with the 45-degree slope on one end. We have 87 of these green vines. We have 88 of these trans red 5-point crystals, rocks, I guess you'd call them. Didn't think I had as many as I actually ended up with these. I ended up with 65 bones. We have 32 of the baguettes, aka bread. So a little more than I thought I had grabbed. May not look it, but believe it or not, there are 52 fire elements in there. Yeah, 52 of them. It doesn't really look like it. You look at it, you think maybe 25 or so. The Mega Haul, we ended up with 183 of these 2x4 dark turquoise tiles. So look at that. That's almost 3/4 of a cup or so, right? So I'm glad I packed them somewhat more efficient than just throwing them into one cup, because it almost took up kind of 3/4 of one cup. We have the creepy crawly spiders, and we ended up with 30 of these. One of the items that might not have kind of really shown when I dumped them out were these 1x3 arch pieces, and I ended up with 48 of these in this cup. On the wall this time they also had these 1x2 dark tan bricks, and I ended up with 72 of these. Needed a little filler at one point, so grabbed some of these 1x2 dark bluish gray bricks and ended up with 79 of those. These 1x2 or 1x1 really plate with the, I guess, I don't know, bar receptor on the end. Make good ornamentation on buildings, like on the top of it or something. So I ended up with 60 of these. These 1x2 sand green tiles are what I use to fill up the top of the pick-a-brick cup. So in the little stud on the top, these were added there just to make sure I get some pieces in there. And we ended up with 30 of these.